Hey there, Justin Hewlett here from Vini Wealth Management. Thanks so much for tuning in today. In today's video, I want to talk about one of my favorite topics in meeting with people, and that is annuities. Annuities are a very complex suite of products, and there's a lot of disinformation and misinformation out there regarding annuities, how they work, the costs and fees, and how they fit in with people's portfolios or don't fit in. So really, I want to go through what they'd say, the good, the bad, and the ugly of annuities. And really the overview of an annuity, how it works is an annuity is an investment offered by an insurance company, and in essence at its core. Annuity is actually from the Latin word annuus, meaning yearly. And originally annuities were designed for investors who wanted to create an income stream for themselves in retirement, which they hand over money to an insurance company, and an insurance company would pay them a monthly stipend based on the money they gave them. Over the years, annuities have evolved into, like I said before, a complex suite of products with a lot of bells and whistles. So today I want to talk about some of those, the pros and cons of each one, and then at the end of the day, what it means to you. I like talking about annuities because of how polarizing they are. Like I said, a lot of disinformation, misinformation. When I say the word annuity around people, you can see the hair on the back of their neck stand up. They get that wild look in their eye, and they get very defensive when I talk to them. I can see them scrunch up. Others, when I talk about annuities, will completely understand and say, yep, Justin, I understand how those work. Some investment gurus that you see there on TV or in print will tell you that annuities are only offered by sleazy investment professionals who are trying to get a big commission from you. And then others will say annuities are the Swiss Army knife of investing, and they're one size fits all, and everybody should have an annuity in their portfolio. And I tell you, I don't know who's right or wrong in that. There's really no one size fits all answer. What I do know is that for certain people annuities work and for certain people they don't. It all depends on what you're trying to do financially. So let's start with the easiest one to understand, what they call a fixed annuity. A fixed annuity is an investment offered by an insurance company. The claims paying ability of that fixed annuity is based on the issuing company, their claims paying ability. You get a fixed set rate of return and you get no market losses, you get principal protection. So those are some of the cons, or the pros, excuse me. Pros, fixed rate of return, principal protection, no market fluctuation, and really one of the things I like, they're very, very simple and easy to understand. You get a fixed set rate of return over a certain time period, very easy to understand, and for that reason they were very, very popular. Over the years they've become a little less popular due to some of the cons of them. With that set rate of return, typically it's a lower limited growth, it's a lower rate of return, and for that you're probably not going to keep up with inflation with that. You have longer surrender periods on annuities, maybe 8 to 10 to 12, even longer years. So limited access to your money, and you have to wait till you're 59 and a half in order to gain access to that money if it's held outside of a retirement account. The second type of annuity is a variable annuity. And just like it says, the money in your account can vary. It's invested in market-like type positions. You get no contribution limits, you can have market-like returns. You're in control of that money. You can be as aggressive or as conservative as you want. And one of the bigger pros that I like and what people have liked over the years, you can take advantage of what they call living or death benefit riders, which for today's purpose I'm not going to really get into because those are complex and there would be a whole video on their own. But those offer some nice bells and whistles depending on what you're trying to do financially. On the flip side, some of the cons of a variable annuity. Again, potential for market losses. So if you're very aggressive in there, you could have the same type of losses that a stock market could have in bad years. Limited access to your funds. You have to wait till you're 59 and a half. They can be much more costly than the other type of annuities. And for that reason alone, they could have a dramatic impact on your financial situation. And one of the bigger reasons of a con is they're very, very complex products. There are a lot of moving parts to it. There's different fee structures, there's these living and death benefit riders, and if you don't understand what you're purchasing and what the features of your contract are, again, it can have a big impact on your financial situation. The third type of annuity is a hybrid between the two, and it's called a fixed indexed annuity, and it offers some of the same bells and whistles of each and some of the pros and cons of each. So protection against market losses, very similar to a fixed annuity. Potential for somewhat market type growth up to a cap, and you're going to get better rates than a CD or fixed indexed or a fixed annuity, excuse me. On the cons, you're going to have limited growth up to that cap. What a cap means is that if you're invested in a market-like fund inside of your fixed index annuity and that performs at 15% for a year, you might be capped at 7 or 8 or somewhat higher or somewhat lower depending on the contract you purchased. And then you're going to have limited access to your funds prior to age 59 and a half if it's held outside of a retirement account. So really with the three of those, what it means to you as an investor is there are a lot of upsides. There are a lot of good features of each one of these, and then there are a lot of downsides. There's some features with the different costs and the living and death benefit riders that will have an impact on you. The annuity in general should fit as a part of your portfolio. If you've met someone that talks to you about an annuity first thing, you should take a step back and say, why are they doing this? Because without being able to do an analysis of your risk tolerance, your time frame, and your financial goals, again, that could have a detriment to your financial situation. Really what you should do is make sure that annuity fits in with your entire portfolio. Make sure you read your annuity contract if you're thinking of purchasing it, and make sure that you understand all the costs, all the features, all the bells and whistles, and then have a very good understanding of where that fits as the piece of your financial puzzle. So I've put my contact information on the screen. There's also my contact information below this video. If you liked what we talked about, please let us know. Shoot us an email, give us a call. If you'd like more information regarding each one of these annuities or all of them and how it might fit in your financial situation, please let us know. Again, shoot us an email, give us a call. Please click that like and subscribe button. We're going to continue to put more educational videos out there regarding different financial subjects. So I hope you please stay tuned in, and we hope to hear from you soon, and take care. Have a great day.